It's frustrating when people quote lines from movies, especially when you haven't seen the movie, but sometimes people do that. But you also have to respect that people like to do that, and it's kind of rude to get upset when someone's quoting lines from a movie, but the best thing you can do is just ignore them and be patient. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and as you can see, I have Humphrey here with me, and we're going to do a Humphrey and story time. And today's Humphrey and story time is going to be the time my entire English class was getting upset, or no, my entire second period class in high school was getting upset with somebody who kept quoting lines from a movie, and they were all like complaining and being a little bit disrespectful, but then at the same time this kid was kind of like driving everyone nuts. Well, I'm nuts, but I wish everybody was like more polite and stuff about it, like telling him to be quiet instead of complaining. And it was just really irritating, and my teacher got mad at everyone else for being a little rude, and she did compromise with the kid and the rest of the class. So this is a story just to let you guys know it is okay to quote lines from movies if you've seen it like 100 times, but you also have to be mindful because some people like to enjoy the movie and they can't focus when people are quoting lines from a movie. And also, if you see someone is liking to quote lines, just don't complain about it and be rude. Just try to say it in a nice way instead of getting upset about it. So I'm going to get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the story. So this all started about 15 years ago. I was a freshman in high school, excuse me. I come to my career class, so I took a class on careers because I wanted to be a children's author. And it was just a special ed class I had because I was in special ed throughout high school. And so my teacher wanted to put on a movie that showed a vet, and it was Dr. Dolittle. I don't know what Dr. Dolittle had to do with an educational video, but maybe it was just an entertaining movie to keep us all occupied. And so we're in my career class, and I have this kid. I'm going to name him Movie just because he was quoting lines from the movie. So movie, and my teacher puts the movie on, and then as we're watching the movie starts quoting and repeating everything right after he says it. And everybody in my career class starts like looking at him weirdly because he is doing that. But it's because he's seen the movie 100 times. And I get that. I mean, I know how that is. And then the movie keeps going. And as the movie keeps going, he keeps doing it and quoting all the lines and talking during the movie, and everybody in the class starts complaining.
Movie, be quiet! You're making so much noise and blah 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 blah.
So, never mind. So everybody's like being a little rude about it. They're like,
"Oh, be quiet."
So, never mind. So everybody's like being a little rude about it. They're like, "Oh, be quiet," and they're saying some rude ways to be quiet.
Like say, "Shut up, movie," or blah 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 blah.
Like, I'm getting irritated listening to everybody complain about movie because they're making just as much as noise as movie is quoting the movie lines. And everybody starts complaining and they're being a little rude. And I don't want to say anything because I don't want to start a problem. And I'm thinking in my head, come on, people, he just wants to watch the movie, blah, 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 blah. Why can't you guys respect that? And he likes the movie and he's seen it so many times. I know this because my parents and I do that. We quote lines from movies that we've seen 100 times and blah, 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 but we don't do it when people haven't seen the movie. But I'm pretty sure everybody had seen Dr. Dolittle, and then everybody was complaining the entire time about movie and yada, yada, yada. And they're like, be quiet, movie, be quiet, movie. And it was just really irritating to listen to because they were making more noise than he was. So finally, my teacher gets Movie to stop talking and tells Movie he needs to, stop quoting the lines from the movie because everybody's getting kind of irritated. And it's just like driving everybody crazy. And then finally Movie stops, and then my teacher starts having a chat with everybody, the rest of the class, saying they need to stop complaining about Movie quoting the lines and explain to them that he's only doing it because he's seen the movies so many times and blah, 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 blah. You guys and tells them that they all need to be respectful and not be rude and complain, and how they're making just as much noise as he is. Ow! Humphrey! Sorry. And then he's making just as much noise. They're making just as much noise as he is by telling him to be quiet and complaining. So finally, this gets everybody to stop talking, and we can focus on watching the movie. And after we're done watching the movie, everybody apologizes to Movie for being so rude to him. And then Movie apologizes for making so much noise and quoting the movie. And so once that is all dealt with, the next time we watched a movie in class, Movie stopped quoting lines, and when he did that, nobody complained anymore, which is a good thing, and everybody just like respected and started watching the movie. So the moral of the story is, when you're watching a movie in class and you love the movie so much that you know every line and you quote it, it's pretty fun to quote lines, but it's not really fair to the other people who are trying to trying to enjoy the movie, because it really distracts the other people who are trying to enjoy the movie, and it frustrates everybody else. And when you do that, you're going to make everyone else be rude to you and mean to you. So just be careful when you're quoting lines and stuff. And if you're a person that gets upset with people who are quoting lines, get over it, because people do that. I mean, people quote lines from movies, and you need to be respectful. And if it bothers you, then just ignore it and don't complain the entire time, because you're going to end up making more noise than the person quoting the line from the movie. Keep that in mind when you're watching a movie. Ow. Sorry. So that was the story about the time my entire career class was complaining about somebody quoting lines while watching a movie in class. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed Humphrey being the comic relief. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And we'll see you in another video soon. Bye, guys!